We're here today at Black Wall Street. We're hosting our first community conversation. We have this bold community goal that by 2035, all youth will graduate from high school, community, career, and college ready. And so we're here today to talk to the community about that.
I've been on the committee that's kind of helped with formulating what it is we're going to be talking about. We do not speak for nor fully represent the community, so it's really important that we're having these events and having these conversations with others to really get different insight and perspective.
It's not just about obtaining information from community, but using this as a starting place of building relationships so that it's ongoing.
What does community mean to you?
Really excited about the turnout today and just the room being filled up with so much energy and so many conversations around what it's really going to take for us to get to our bold community goal. I hope that the people that are here shared out what they experienced, the good food, the good company, the good conversation, and just how we showed up here again and being led by community.
We're at the Eddington Center, which is actually a community I raised my kids in. We're hoping for a good turnout and hoping to see some people I haven't seen in quite a while and even make new friends. I like to know what community means to everybody else, how they see this going and, later on, how we can come together because everybody has a different view of how community is to them.
So I want to thank you all for being here tonight. We're going to have breakout groups, right? So you're going to get with your breakout group and you're going to be with your breakout group for 15 minutes. For me, the biggest thing I like about actually being a part of the committee is that it's community oriented. You hear that so much, let's collaborate, let's do it collectively. The United Way specifically designed this to be wrapped around members in the community that's doing work in the community.
We have a lot of healing to do. Having things like this kind of brings people together to share, and you actually can hear what everybody's feeling because you don't usually have these. Because of COVID, we don't have these opportunities to get together. Now we all can see each other's faces and share stuff and have a better connection.
It's more than just being about me and the community. I'm looking forward to my children not only getting the education that they need, but also getting the community support that they need through this type of initiative.
¿Qué se necesita para asegurar que todos los estudiantes se gradúen de la escuela secundaria preparatoria?
This is a community that has a lot of folks who are in the Latinx community, a lot of native Spanish speakers. And so this was a great opportunity to host a community conversation to ensure that we're getting folks from this neighborhood and their perspective into our thinking about where we want to go for the next 100 years.
My name is Valine, and I am a parent of a student in Asheville City Schools. And I was interested in the community conversation because my child is a junior in high school. And if we're talking about student voice and the bold goal of students graduating, that affects my family directly. It was important to know that these are not individual challenges. The challenges are throughout the community and that we're taking a step to address them.
This was a powerful conversation. The location, the proximity to the people within the community who are actually doing the work, the grassroots movement people, this was the most powerful of them all. Literally got chills. I could relate, and if I couldn't relate, somebody else in here was directly related to being one of those populations that has been historically marginalized.
It was the first time I ever had to have someone interpret to me about what was going on, and it felt so surreal, this is really happening. It was a blessing to have that.
Today I saw people who were decision makers, the people who were considered gatekeepers, and people who were from those marginalized populations, and we were all brought together and it was solution-based.
I think there was a wide representation across economic standards and also across racial backgrounds, so that's wonderful.
I just appreciate this series because this is needed. This is an environment, it's therapeutic, it's solution-based, and so many people have so many stories to tell that don't get heard.